Day 4 of my short fiction writing challenge. Today is Thursday, 15-minute writing sprint, continuing with the town. No, I haven't found a new title for this. I have been busy. And also today's focus is going to be about layers, donkey layers. So I'm starting to develop some of those side stories and side characters. She has a new best friend. Her old best friend and her are no longer friends, obviously, but all three of them used to grow up together and be really close. So I'm starting to kind of pull out that story a little bit more and understand what happened there and why it's important to the town, which she is going to be visiting very speedy quick. I do love that I am writing a lot more dialogue. I have heard people say that if you want to know if a scene is working, read the dialogue. If you can understand just from the dialogue what is happening, you're golden. I am not that type of writer. I tend to be, I guess, more of the Stephen King type of writer. I'm not by the seat of my pants. I am absolutely a plotter and outliner for days, but I do really like the idea of sitting down and just writing out your characters and developing your characters more. That's really where I thrive as a writer. But on the opposite end, I am not as great at the dialogue. So getting to see the dialogue has been pretty awesome. And now I'm like, I need to challenge myself to write an entire novel where I just start every scene with only dialogue and then go back and fill things in just to help out my dialogue. I think that would be a fabulous challenge. And this is sort of already turning out to do that, so maybe I don't have to, but I'm really liking having the dialogue the most. For today's writing sprint, I ended up getting 345 words, which is really nice. Again, I had to make some notes for things that I want to go back to just so I could let them go because that is really hard for me. I wanted to fix them right after, but I'm like, Sylvia, I want this to be easy. And if you start making this into an hour or an hour and a half challenge, you're not going to be able to find the time for this. As of today, I actually had to switch what time of the day I'm actually writing, and it ended up working out. So that's really nice to know that even if I, have a block of time that's specifically just for writing, that I can squeeze it in at any time because I am keeping it kind of small at 15 minutes for the challenge. So yay for that. And we're going to see how it goes. So stay tuned to see what happens.